My name is Danielle, and I've been in the adult industry for 20 years. And I started as a dancer and am now a traveling courtesan. So I started dancing first. I worked 2 full-time jobs in mental health and 1 part-time job on the weekends. And I realized that career was not efficient enough to make money and have a life. So I wanted to go back to school. And to pay for school, I needed to make a lot more money with a lot fewer hours. Someone made a joke about, you should go be a stripper. I went into a club, did it, liked it. So that was in May. And then by August, I had made enough to make my mortgage payment, my car payment, and move, pay rent in Lansing, and go to school. I started in the veterinary program, but that was really, really intense, more intense than I was prepared to handle. But I'm naturally good at science, so I talked to an advisor and switched to biotechnology. If I was contracted to do a project in a lab, I'd have to be there all the time. And it's not like a 9-to-5 job. It's like if your bacteria is going to mutate, you have to be there to see it happen. I mean, the uncertainty of having work was really scary. Traveling and dancing and being an escort was job security.
I go into it a lot more with like girlfriend experience. Like, I enjoy a connection with someone. I don't have time to waste on things that I won't enjoy. It's more of like a career business than survival sex. You're trying to build foundation, a brand based on your personality, the clients you accept, what you do, the way you present yourself, the photos you take, your website, all of these things that end up showing whether or not you're obviously having survival sex, whether you need it for that sort of thing, or if this is what you're doing as a profession. Maybe like a week and a half ago, who texted me and I said, do you have any references? And he said, no. And I said, well, if you have no references, which are other girls that he's seen that could vouch for safety, cleanliness, etc. Character, thank you. Then I'm going to ask you for your first name, your last name, an email, and where you work, or like a screenshot of a LinkedIn profile, something to show me that you're a real person. I need to know that you're a real person. I need to know, I need to be safe. He said, that seems tough. Any other way? And I texted back, I said, have you ever heard of Ted Bundy? And he said, no. I said, well, you Google him first, and then you get back to me, and we'll talk about why I don't see clients or why I don't date blindly.
My name is Eliza Fitzgerald. I am an internet escort, and I have been in this industry for about a year and a half. I guess I have been exchanging sexuality for money, goods, services, like ever since I turned 18 in some capacity. I was going into college and I just started to become really worried about the cost of my education. I was taking out all these student loans and hearing stories about how people just couldn't pay them off, and it gave me a lot of anxiety. I guess, sex workers are always seen as the ladies of the night, but oddly enough, I think the most amount of traffic we get is really during the day, because it's less suspicious to just say you have a dentist appointment, or, if your client is at work and they can take time off, only their work knows, their wives don't know. Because sex work is illegal, we definitely can't report things to the police when they happen, and it can attract some different kinds of people that are not the most respectable people. I have experienced sexual assault in my life. I've been raped more times by acquaintances than I have by my client.